more. No, they have more a next round before you reach the round of 16. The round of 32.
Because you have more teams in it.
Yeah, so Man U plays second in the group, so they have to play 2 extra games.
Yes. Yeah, man, it's a factor, man. It's not an excuse, it's a factor.
But here, I say, Man U never used to play them same amount of games when they have a quality team.
Not necessarily. We never used to go so far. I don't think there's any. I don't remember Man U going so far in both cup competitions.
Even when them name Man U.
Back on the Fergie days, we never think we used to go so far. Honestly.
No.
I remember the World Cup and the majority of the players that went to the World Cup and him.
No, well, on a Fergie, you did well, and go deep in, but you had deeper squads.
That is what I think. The problem is you don't have the same quality of players.
Yeah.
But then you could always say that is part of your reason.
Yeah.
For say them
but and also another worrying sign for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes is the top creator in the Premier League in terms of chance created, 101, and we are amongst the lowest scorers in the league.
So you don't convert a lot of those.
What has happened to Rashford where I'm not scoring now?
Again, that is the key because when they were on that run.
When was the last time Rashford scored, by the way?
6 games ago.
6 games ago.
My God.
Yeah, man. And remember, he was the one that was dominating.
And he was the one who was scoring, and other persons not scoring.
Yeah.
6 games ago.
Mm-hmm. So even while he was scoring at Oriville, he was still missing chances.
No, well, we can't live with that once he has scored one. Once he has
scored. Yeah, but
every
no, I don't know what happened to Rashford. No, he might crash everything near post. But quickly, a Champions League.
Yeah, we want to squeeze in everybody. So make them 3 minutes a call if you can.
Yeah. So that Champions League game will come up. I think it's away, right?
Yeah, man. It's in the Bernabeu.
Okay. So I think Barca and Real Madrid going to squeeze City 2-1.
Real Madrid 2, City 1. Let's see.
Yeah.
No, sir. I don't say that.
You don't say that?
No.
All right. I think one of the key parts in this game here is this Vinny Jr. versus Kyle Walker.
Will Kyle Walker play?
Yeah, man, Kyle Walker has to play.
You mean the starting 11 declared already?
He declared already?
No, may I ask you? No, you are the football room, it does 95%.
On the road, somebody will check it.
No, he's saying that based on tactics, he thinks Kyle Walker will have to play.
Yeah, I'm just saying, based on tactics, I think Kyle Walker will have to play.
And remember, who is injured?
I don't know.
One of the defenders not traveling, hasn't traveled, he's injured. Is it the Dutch player? I think it's the Dutch player.
Okay.
Yes. Hasn't traveled.
Well, I may say one lineup here, so I don't know if this is.
Yeah, man, I probably have it.
May I say one lineup here, so whether it and it has Kyle Walker right back.
Yeah.
They are sitting at the middle of the defense and Akanji over the left side. Roger and Stones in the middle. And a top 4 of, top midfield, you could call it. Grealish, Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, Silva. With the Haaland up front. So Kyle Walker will start, apparently.
Yeah, man, he must start, man. He must start in a back 3/4.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right, boy.
When they're out of position, my boy just in the back 4.
Yeah, man,
so why did Pep Guardiola say, boy, this man no longer can make him team?
Oh, Kyle Walker?
Kyle Walker.
They can't say one, but he don't have no defender in his side that they can recover with the recovery skills of Kyle Walker and the swiftness. If you don't play Kyle Walker, Vinny Jr., we touch them.
All right, cool. Well,
all right, bull.
Me like Kyle Walker as a player,
Yeah.
And the pace of the junior brethren might very well have forced this on. But we talk again, my boss.
All right. Big up yourself. CC from Portman.
Yeah, you know what I feel to understand. Everybody had deal with Real Madrid like a bad debt, right after Real Madrid. People will bear in mind so Real Madrid normally win the league when they win Champions League,
So because they pick City, you're writing off Real Madrid?
But for the last 3 times when Real Madrid play City, everybody a pick City. You know how long City, a 10 year now, me say City I win Champions League. 10 year, I'm counting.
A fluke, Real Madrid fluke out the win last year.
Oh, fluke, it's 3
fluke
times straight in Real Madrid.
No, I'm not talking about 3 times. I'm not talking about 3 times. Last year, me I talk.
So wait there. After Real Madrid kick out and teeth again, it's going to be fluke again.
No, I'm not sitting on the right half Real Madrid sitting doing in a season. They just like City this season.
I am telling you, Zidane, say everybody is picking Man City.
Because of Pep Guardiola. Hold on. Me don't understand.
Hold on. You know what I feel to understand? For the last 10 years, City are the best team in the world.
No, man, that's a foolishness, my boss. No, go, sir.
What do you mean by
that? People who want beat up on Pep Guardiola, I tell them lies, them, my boss. Oh, City are the best team in the last 10 years. No, go, sir.
But the pundits are saying it. The fans are saying it.
Be careful of the pundits that listen to you.
No, what I'm saying to you, the City fans are saying it as well. The Man City fans are saying it. The pundits are saying it. And ESPN and Sky Sports, everywhere you look, City is the best team. City is the best team.
No, man, they look better than Real Madrid over the last 2 seasons, for sure.
But I'm saying to you that they might look better than Real Madrid. but Real Madrid bread and butter is UEFA Champions.
No, I'm not saying you're not making sense in a CC. I'm saying you have to understand why they're picking City. You don't understand.
All right. Yeah, I understand why they're picking City.
I'm looking at the win probability upon a certain site, and I have City 44%, Madrid 31%. So the betting money seems to be going.
Yeah, but look at it like this, right? We can look at if I look at Man City team, I think that what I said previously that Man City was missing, they got. I think Man City was missing
a deadly striker.
Deadly striker.
Your word, eh?
Yeah, remember a while ago, Bull just used my word a while ago, saying that probably not converting many of his chances. So I guess you don't need to convert because you can take 50 shots from outside of the box. But anyway.
Yes.
I say conversion, what I say?
Yeah.
But as I said, still, ironically, right now, I have City, even though City have the potential to score and Real Madrid, right now, I have Real Madrid 3-1 down at the Bernabeu. Anybody can come and them can say, anyway, we have Real Madrid 3-1. But get into the matchup thing, Oriville.
Yeah.
I think Oriville doesn't want to give credence to certain things because of prior things that he have said.
No. Honestly, things and the matchups make Lakers win yesterday. Me think that the youth in Walker to surprise everybody. I think Klay Thompson had a bit low par game with 9 points in that game. I don't think a matchup next Klay.
No, but
Klay Thompson scored 9 points.
Matchup is just one part of the basketball.
Yes. What part do you play in the matchup thing while Lakers win last night? Don't give me a number. Right. Give me a percentage.
No, in terms of matchup last night, it's just within the adjustment.
Then give me a percentage.
A percentage?
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many factors in the game, so the percentage. I don't know, like probably 10%.
Because when we talk, a lot of people misunderstand what I say.
Iman say.
How much him say?
What you say, CC?
Yeah, I say about 10%, but
there you go.
Because
no one thing no win a sporting contest, CC.
But if another that tell me this from day one, say boy, 10% of that means 90% of things more important than matchup. I would have no problem.
No, but you have some other things you have 10%. Like, for example, if Lakers could have won, even if Klay Thompson scored 30 last night.
True.
So it's a lot of factors, man.
No, man, if you said 10%.
Go to the free throw line more often, drawing fouls and important.
That's what I say.
A lot of things add to the victory.
You said 10% today. Zidane said 10% yesterday. If that was where the ballpark figure was since that discussion has started, I would have agreed with you people.
But give you a joke, but Oriville, look at it like this. Golden State lost by 3. Let me tell you, to me, Golden State lost at the free throw line. And it is as a result of not switching and making proper adjustments. Because look at it like this. In the last, I think, the fourth quarter, one time.
I say what you just say. Me no agree.
You want to know, Lakers get about 8 free throw, and I think Golden State get
the amount of thing why Golden State lose the game. Mr. Draymond Green, who we must accept is one of the best passer of the ball in the league. I pass the ball to him in a thin air. Just him opponent not nowhere near the ball and just pass the ball to the crowd.
No, but
the man pass the ball to the crowd and we're talking about matchup.
1 minute after the
Steph Curry make 2 turnovers towards the last part of the game just so. At them they lose the game.
The line full out.
Yeah, it's true. It's a very sharp. We'll call him tomorrow.
So
yeah, man, call tomorrow, man.
Why CC always call on some wrong days?
I touch and go tomorrow, CC.
Yeah, man. All right, big up yourself.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Importers, submit proper invoices to customs to reduce delays in clearing shipments. Visit www.jacustoms.gov.jm for details. The temperature by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
30 degrees Celsius in New Kingston.
MacChem for all your power products, silicones, epoxies, protective beautifier, and coolant. Available at Parts-A-Lot and other leading automotive stores and hardwares. Visit us at Palmer's Cross, Maypen, Clarendon. Telephone 876-563-6076 or 876-774-0492. WhatsApp 876-563-6076.
4 teams now remain in the battle for the Link Cup. Come out and watch the first leg semi-finals on Friday, May 12th at the Stadium East Field. Harbourview and Portmore United will go head-to-head at 5:30 before Cavalier and Dunbeholden lock horns at 8 o'clock. Admission just $5. Plus, you'll get a chance to win $25,000 when you pay with Link to enter. Yes, the first leg semis are here. Friday, May 12th, under the lights at the Stadium East. Let's link up for the Link Cup.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. And remember, we're giving each caller maybe 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes?
Yes.
Because of the short show. All right, Pioneer joins us.
Big up on the celebration, Bridget.
Yes, fine.
Zidane, because of the sharpness of the show, I won't get to the lunacy, but I have a couple more things to address.
Okay.
See, I use 50 seconds or a minute to address something. Yes. It's a fail.
Yes.
Quickly running back to the budget thing, then. Budget, I think, was kind of out of place. To speak out of turn without hearing the nature of the conversation. See me I say, but when he came on yesterday, I understand the bigger point that he was trying to make about being a victim of no, you don't know, man.
No, man, I know you take Badger's side. Me know that, and the whole public know that.
I'll get to that.
Right.
I'm not taking a side. I'm addressing something. See?
Of course, you don't understand.
I lost a brother in 2001.
Yes.
To gun fight. See? Mm-hmm. You see, the man who killed my brother, I actually stand up and cell door. I'm going to look for one of my brothers in that jailhouse, the same jailhouse, and looked at that man who killed my brother in our cell. And I can't tell you this much. I think no kind of reformation. He could have gone to prison 20 times. Any day me buck him is a different energy.
Yeah, but that's him. That's him specifically, though.
Yeah, man. That's what I said specifically. Because I'm telling you, Badger said I'm wrong to speak out of turn. But the bigger point I want to make, which was something I said yesterday, Bridget, and nobody not against him, man. You like to play the victim, Bridget. Like, man,
Pioneer, I knew before you called that you take Badger's side.
No, all right. May I address something?
I know that, man.
No,
I know 2 more people who will call.
No, but
yeah, I got that side as well. The public don't know the thing now, man.
And that's the bigger point I'm trying to make.
Which is
it's not about taking the side and the thing. Yesterday, when you come out of the program, you think, boy, man, I try to kill you and them. Stop it. Bridget, I've heard you say, me, I follow people, I try to undermine you upon your one program, which was not true. See, because I refuse to participate in the debate, because I think that try to style me, and I kind of stop the program.
No, those are not the reasons why I said that, though.
Anyway.
It's things like what you had to know.
No,
I try to defend a position, but completely indefensible.
I'm not defending a position. I try to point out something to you. The victim thing.
Was the man wrong for go down the road where him go down? Why you not leave it at that? Why you going to let me have something to do with that?
No, that is where I started, my brother.
Yeah, but you can't leave it there, so. You have to find a way to also criticize me.
No, may I address the situation in its entirety. And yesterday I came and said, Badger, this should get beaten like he deserved. But having heard him yesterday,
you understand where I'm coming from. All right, fine.
And I come back from say what I'm saying now. I may address you to the whole thing, brother.
But the victim
thing, just the victim thing, man. Nobody not try to hear nothing, brother. Nobody not try to undermine you. Nobody not. It's just a spirited program where people call, and you and Badger might have a little personality. Me, I have nothing against it. See, me, I have nothing personal. Me, you know that. I tell you that to your face and over the phone. See, the victim thing, drop it, brother. No man not try to do nothing. No man not try to kill you. All of that, not necessary. Basketball knows it.
Quickly.
See, all right. Zidane, do you think Steve Kerr made an adjustment at the start of the game yesterday?
Yes.
He started European, right?
Yes.
You think that was a major adjustment?
Yes, it was.
And it was working for the Golden State, right?
Yes, it started very well.
So adjustment does have an impact in that game.
No two ways about it.
Hold on,
yes.
Lonnie Walker didn't actually start for
the Lakers.
The Lakers.
But he played far more minutes than he usually would do. Far more.
All right. And was that an in-game adjustment?
Yes, it was, and it was a big major impact.
That he was seeing during the game.
Yeah, man, he saw some things during the game and decided that Lonnie Walker is the man for the fourth quarter.
The argument on the day coaching is overrated.
But you want me to answer to you now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awfully matic.
That must mean matic. So Gary Payton come on, and it was supposedly helping Golden State.
Warriors. Yes. Guess what?
Klay Thompson scored 9 points in the game. Klay Thompson, who had such a brilliant game before that. How come I don't hear you saying that whatever adjustment they make, them star player, the second biggest star on them team, ended up having one of the worst playoff games in career? How is it that the adjustments seeming to work because Gary Payton apparently did well? The same adjustments made Klay Thompson score 9 points, which is one of the worst he ever do. Oh, we're not looking at the side of the equation.
Let me help you. The Los Angeles Lakers realized that the two major scoring threats on the Golden State Warriors team is Klay Thompson and Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So them out face double teams all the time. Yeah. In the previous game, Steve Curry used them name Zidane, Green.
Yeah, Green, Jamaica Green. Yeah.
But realizing that Jamaica Green could not slip the screen, which we saw European do like a dozen times.
Yes.
Slip the screen because I'm size.
Yes, correct.
He has the ability to shoot the outside shot. So he gave Steve Kerr the best of both worlds. A man who can slip the screen and finish at the rim.
I'm not sure I understand what you said. So it was the Lakers why Klay Thompson scored 9 points?
Yeah, he's not talking up.
Yes.
Huh? What the Lakers are do? Why Klay Thompson scored 9 points? I can't agree with them something, brother.
Pioneer.
I can't agree with that.
Pioneer, here I beat Klay Thompson. And this is where Steph Curry separates himself from Klay Thompson while both of them can shoot extremely well. Yes, when them blitz and run at Klay Thompson, two long, lengthy Lakers, when he put the ball on the floor now, in struggle. Steph Curry now, he has the skill set now to dribble out of, and then create havoc.
And here's what I'm going to say to that now. Klay Thompson is arguably one of the best catch and shoot players ever basketball.
And they are preventing. He's not getting the catch and shoots.
But he was. He get the ball, do and shoot. Him doesn't miss.
No, that is not true.
A
lot of the times, a lot of Lakers was right up over him. And he was criticized for shooting some bad shots because he had two Lakers right in front of him. And was
Lakers make him play bad.
Of course.
All right,
I didn't just wake up and decide to play bad.
No, I just believe that sometimes good players have bad games.
Sometimes
are we crediting the opposition too much for what they do?
And you're discrediting the opponent.
I don't think when Anthony Davis has a bad game in between.
No, man, don't change your argument.
No, but my argument goes right across the board.
Not every situation is the same, Oriville. It can be Klay Thompson himself, and it can be the opponent.
All right, well, me take the side that Klay Thompson had a bad shooting night, and it had very little to do with it.
And he must come tonight and decide to make a
And tonight he may have 35 points.
He will not score 35 points in no more game.
I don't know that.
I can bet it.
Tonight he may have 25 points.
Well, fine, or 20. But it still will mean the Lakers would have done well.
All right, make Pioneer.
Yes. And this is why people sit down and watch films after games. After every game, especially in the playoff, they have a film session will last sometimes 4 or 5 hours. They sit down and dissect play by play.
All right,
and the coaches, not only Steve Kerr, the Golden State coaching staff would have been making notes from in that game there. And
I agree. Yes, when you don't talk, me still going to believe. I know Lakers make Klay Thompson score 9 points. When you don't talk, me still going to believe.
Here, Oriville is sticking to the number 9 points.
They put a 9 points.
But the Lakers did well enough because he had 30 at the game before.
But it is a number still.
So the Lakers brought him down a level. So even if him...
I don't think it is the Lakers who brought him down to 9.
No, but you're just looking at the number.
But at the number, I may score 20 points. I'd probably agree with them, you know.
Yeah, I'm going to go football.
Yeah.
If I'm score a hat-trick in a game, then...
Yes.
And at the next football game, the opposing coach keep putting 2 players on him to mark him out of the game. And he doesn't score. Is that because of something that the opposition did?
I think football, you can have a bigger...
Is that similar thing happen to Klay Thompson?
I disagree.
Your notion that in-game coaching is overrated. Is a
Pioneer, you have one view, I may have one.
I can tell you this, Pioneer. Yes, I knew Steph Curry was not going to score in the same veracity he did in the previous series because of the Lakers' defense.
Curry ended up with 31 points.
Yeah, but he averaged 30 odd points in the last series, averaging in the 20s in this series. It's not Curry decided to come and say, I'm going to average 20 points this series. The Lakers' defense is better than the Sacramento defense. Give the opposing team credit.
Mr. Curry, I missed some wide open shot last night.
So why decides if he score them against the Kings and I'm still in this series?
You me tell you what I believe. Steph Curry wasn't shooting the ball
You
as
agree,
well.
you agree that the Lakers' defense is better than Sacramento Kings' defense?
I believe the Lakers team is better than the Sacramento.
Answer my question, Arville.
Probably.
So if the defense is better, it means the offensive player are going to be less of himself.
No, I don't.
Than in the other series.
Put it this way. Curry got 31 points last night.
Anyway, gentlemen, it's a shot.
Yeah, man, cool.
Yeah. Give up the line this one.
All right, cool. All right, Badger, the great.
Yeah, man. Afternoon again, man. How do you, man? Let me start by saying this, you see. And there you go, big up yourself, because all what is going on, and you are the only man where you thought and try to understand something. See? There's a notion going around, you see, that I am attacking, what's his name, Kid? The caller, Kid. I am not attacking the caller, Kid, because I say it 1,000,001 times, that I did not hear what the caller say. That's number one. I said that about 1,000,001 times. You understand? And so on, right? So I am not attacking Kid. And if for that, him feel, even though him come yesterday and call me joke and clown, that not really matter. I'm not attacking your Kid. You understand? And if that is the notion that is going around, that I'm attacking this caller, you understand? I am not. And I can even go as far as say to the caller, but if that's your thing, I am sorry for the misunderstanding. I am not attacking you, sir. You understand? So they get that out of the way so they can stop calling and tell me and bring up everything where I want to bring up. My problem that I had from day one, and I still have, even though, Kid, if you are sorry for what you do still, I'd feel better if you come and say to the person who you're in the shootout, say, brother, or sister, whatever.
Badger, don't be ridiculous. The person is not here, Badger.
No.
The incident that occurred, whatever happened, Badger, the people who were part of it, not on the program, Badger.
No problem. And I'm saying to you,
boss.
Yeah. And I'm saying to you again, my problem that I had from day one and this is this. Listen, I hear Oriville again saying it more than once, because I never hear the caller call, that is inspiring prisoners. And by saying that, boss man, just like a pioneer say, in a prison, there's somebody in there who shoot him brother.
Badger, let me ask you a question. What if hold on, let me ask you a question. Because you want to preach. What if a pastor who hosts a radio program comes on radio and says he's saving souls from prison and is talking about it?
Saving souls from prison?
Yes, so prisoners are listening to the pastor on the radio and are turning their life over to the Lord. So them listen to the program like what the man listen to Orville and is inspired by what is going on and change his life. So they listen to Bishop Manning in the morning. And after years of listening to Bishop Manning, they decide to turn their life over to the Lord. What is wrong if Bishop Manning comes on the radio and says, listen, there are 5 prisoners, they came out, they are coming to church every Sunday, they are married now, they are turning their... What would be wrong with that, Badger?
All right. No, you ask my question. Can I answer you, bossy? I'm going to answer you like this. The prisoner life save is safe to go to heaven. Heaven. Spare a thought for the victim.
No, man, I asked you a question. You're not answering. I don't know why you tell me about the victim and spare a thought.
And I'm saying, hold on, listen to this. Hold on. Zidane, you are telling me that his life saved and him go.
Yeah, but whatever happened over 10 years ago. So they spared a thought to the victim. You do your crime because of what you did to the victim.
No, Zidane.
So I'm asking you now, what would be wrong? No, you said you have a problem with Orville. Badger, you said you have a problem with Orville, my boss. I'm saying to you, would you have a problem with the bishop if he came on radio and point out that he has turned some prisoners' life around and then you're praising and they are in your church, they're coming to your church every Sunday and I praise Lord with you, Badger. You would not have a problem, Badger. You can't trick them. Badger, you can't trick your friend them, but you can't trick me with this man.
Badger, Mr. Bishop, the man murdered my father. The man that said to me.
But nobody has murdered your father here. Nobody on this program has murdered your father. You must stop it, Badger. Stop it, big man. You're wrong. You can't wiggle away out of this one. Don't say nothing, Orville. We'll take a break. We're coming back.
Your home is your castle. Fill your house with exceptional home decor from Carmen's Collection. Visit our showroom at 112 Constant Spring Road, Mondays to Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The time, courtesy of Carmen's Collection, is 1:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute. It's sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Edgechem, Any Bet, and Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill.
Liam Smith's rematch with Chris Eubank Jr. has been moved to July 1 because of an injury to the Liverpudlian. Smith stopped Eubank in January and was scheduled to fight him again on June 17 in Manchester. At the AO Arena, Eubank agreed to move the date after Smith asked for a delay to aid recovery from the minor. That is sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Dangerous Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Call 876-929-9146 and in Maypen. Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Any bet, your best bet, reminds you to bet responsibly. At Milestone Restaurant Bar and Grill, celebrate good food, celebrate good vibes.
What am I going to do about this now?
What happened to you, missus?
My car broke down and I can't get the parts.
Parts? So you never hear about Dangels? And them are the done in the parts world, you know? Them have parts for Hyundai, Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Isuzu, Mazda, Subaru, you name it. Them have it.
Visit Danjan Auto Spares and Accessories in Kingston at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10. Telephone 929-9146 or in Maypen at shop number 10, 1A Chapperton Road. Telephone 986-7142.
KFC, we still are doing big. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You are a real big deal and you must win.
SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We are big deals, so that we are hard and we do big things. We know
KFC still are doing big. KFC big deal. Enjoy 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries and a Pepsi because big dreamers need a big deal.
Every time my son send the liquor barrel for me, I have to go sit down and waff all day like me have nothing else to do. No, sir, me no fear do this.
Tired of spending all day at the wharf to clear your barrel?
Driver, turn up that little bit for me there.
Starting May 1, use contactless clearance to clear your non-commercial shipments and avoid the long wait. Call Jamaica Customs today at 876-922-51408 or email contactlessclearance@jca.gov.jm.
But God goody, me I go call customs and learn about the contactless clearance. Help me out.
Less waiting, more convenience. Try Customs contactless clearance today.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
With so much to do in one location, make Mega Mart your one-stop shop. Pick up your groceries and houseware needs, grab a bite and pay some bills, fill your prescriptions and see the beauty products in our pharmacy, all in one amazing location. My Mega Mart, the best value by far.
My Mega Mart, best value by far.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, so big up to Jesse Blake. Jesse Blake, how are you, sir?
Feeling pretty good. Of course, the Lakers pulled out a nail-biter last night. I said they win by 4, and they won by 3. Woe is me.
No,
but it's all good. All is good. And, of course, another great week of games are on. And that means I have a lot of great bets to tell people about. Oriville?
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up. And I just want to remind you that your voice is being heard in a lot of places.
Really?
Whether among free people or incarcerated people.
Oh, wow. Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
And they are very impressed with me, and I'm sure they are impressed with you.
Well, I know you've been speaking over the last couple of weeks about the many places.
I'm changing lives, my boss.
Yes,
all
you
right,
are.
here we go.
Yes, you are. Yeah, man.
Champions League semi-finals first leg. AC Milan will be hosting Inter Milan tomorrow at 2. How do you see this one going?
Wow, folks, it's yet another edition of the Milan Derby in the This time around in the first leg of UEFA Champions League action. This could be the final major tie at San Siro. The stadium is going to be knocked down, and of course a new stadium will rise from the rubble. AC Milan, they beat champions of Serie A Napoli to reach here. Milan, that's AC Milan. They are unbeaten in the last 7 games in Serie A. As for Inter Milan, they beat Benfica in the quarterfinal to qualify for the semifinals. Now, they are 2 points ahead of AC Milan in Serie A action. They won both league games this season, so you know they'll be feeling pretty good about themselves and coming into this one, especially after winning their last 4 games in Serie A. Inter will feel pretty good to get the upper hand no matter where they play against AC Milan, and they are favored to get the upper hand in the first leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-final, according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Inter Milan, the Nerazzurri, they're favored to win at $2.50. AC Milan, the underdog, at $3 even, and the draw attracts odds of $3.05. So many ways to bet and win big with us at Just Bet. We invite you to visit justbetga.com or Just Bet location near you to get in the game and take advantage of the many betting options that we have available, including the correct score betting that allows you to get the most return for your betting buck. How does it work? Can you predict the score of a game? And that's the correct score. At the end of regulation and stoppage time, it can be very lucrative for you. You can place a correct score bet on any score line you can dream up. Let's tell you of some of the options available for the Milan Derby in Champions League play tomorrow at 2 p.m. local time. And correct score bets for this game that you can place include: if AC Milan wins 1-0, a $500 bet is $4,000 in winnings. AC Milan by 2 goals to 1, $5,500 on offer with a $500 bet. AC Milan 2-0 would return $7,000 even for your $500 effort. Now for Inter Milan, correct score bets include: if they win 2-1, a $500 bet pays $5,000 in winnings. If Inter can beat AC Milan by 3 goals to 0, that would return $13,000 in winnings with a $500 bet. But Inter Milan fans will be hoping they can beat AC Milan by 3 goals to 2. That returns a cool $20,500 in winnings for your $500 bet. 2 teams feeling pretty good about themselves. Inter not afraid of AC Milan, but AC Milan, I'm sure, will have a lot to prove here. Inter Milan 3 goals to 2. $20,500 on offer with a $500 bet. And taking Inter at healthy odds of $2.50 by the Just Bet final result bet option.
I would say 1-1. I can't seem to separate Inter versus AC Milan. What? How much does that 1-1 draw get me?
A 1-1 draw in this game, sir. Let me type that into the correct score on justbetja.com. Would pay $3,125 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, bosses. So we move on to the other one. We go to the UEFA Europa League semi-finals. Sevilla plays at Juventus. How is that one likely to turn out?
All right. This one's scheduled for Thursday at 2 p.m. local time. Semi-finals here in the Europa League as well. And this is a first leg encounter as well. Both teams have had interesting seasons. Juventus dumped out of Champions League play, and they actually had some problems in Serie A. They were deducted 15 points, but they appealed and had that points deduction rescinded. They now sit second in Serie A. They've won their last 2 in the Serie A. They come into the semi-final with some confidence. As for the visitors, Sevilla, they've flirted around the relegation zone for so long in their current campaign. They've won, though, 5 of the last 6 games in all competitions, and they will know that coming into the Europa League, this semi-final round, they are the winningest team in this competition. Sevilla have 6 titles to their name and feel pretty confident about adding to that tally. However, Sevilla is the underdog in the first leg encounter with Juventus. They attract odds of $4.30, according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Juve at home are favored to win this game at $1.76 straight up, and the draw attracts odds of $3.50. Do remember that correct score betting allows you to maximize on your winning potential. Correct score bets that you can exploit on this game include, if it is that Juventus wins 2-0, a $500 bet pays $3,750 in winnings. Juventus 2-1, $4,250 in winnings is a $500 effort, and if it's Juve 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller, a $500 bet returns $20,500 in winnings. Now for the Spaniards, Sevilla. Correct score bets include if they win 1-0, a $500 bet pays $5,500 in winnings. Sevilla 2-1, $8,000 returned for your $500 effort, and if Sevilla wins by the upset special, 2-0, a $500 bet would pay $13,000 in winnings. Juve against Sevilla, I'm going to take the stalemate in this one. 1-1 draw to be precise. $3,125 in winnings with a $500 bet. Taking the draw, $3.50 straight up.
I'm going with Juventus to win 2-1.
2-1
Juventus.
2-1.
Yeah.
Juve 2-1 would pay $4,250 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, and the other one, the final one that we're looking at is UEFA Europe Conference League semifinals first leg. West Ham welcomes AZ Alkmaar. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, man. Of course, the Hammers have this outfit from the Netherlands, AZ Alkmaar, to deal with Thursday at 2 p.m. local time. Quick reminder here, if you don't want to chance the correct score betting, put the final result, that's the straight-up betting odds that you have selected for each team. Make sure you put all of those on one ticket. That's how you combine to make the winnings nice and sweet with us at Just Bet. Well, this one particular cut, the Hammers of West Ham at home are favored to win decisively at $1.58 according to the Just Bet final result bet option. Now, AZ Alkmaar will have some confidence knowing that they took down the likes of Lazio to get to this stage of the Europa Conference League. They are the underdog, though, $5.25 straight up, the draw at $4 even. Correct score bets you can place on this game include, if it is that West Ham wins 1-0, a $500 bet pays $3,000 in winnings. Hammers 2-0, $3,375 in winnings with a $500 bet. West Ham 3-1, $6,000 even, or make that $6,500 in winnings with a $500 bet. Now for AZ Alkmaar, correct score bets include if they win 2-0, a $500 bet pays $8,000 in winnings. If AZ Alkmaar wins by 2-1, a $500 bet pays $15,500 in winnings. But you hope that AZ Alkmaar can win by 3-1. That pays $30,500 in winnings with a $500 effort. West Ham at home, buoyed by the victory I believe they had against Manchester United recently. West Ham at home, 3-1, $6,500 on offer with a $500 bet, taking the English play over the Dutch, taking West Ham to win $1.58 straight up.
3-1 sounds just about right for West Ham for me. So I'm going to agree with you on that one.
All right, $6,500 in winnings with a $500 bet.
All right, take us to the break, my good man.
All right, wow. Basketball, a lot of basketball, especially in the United States with the NBA. Yeah, you can bet on that. Also, I'm seeing a lot of lives in relation, as in live betting available for football, for tennis, for basketball, for volleyball, for ice hockey, for table tennis, electronic sports, Major League Baseball in the United States, and more. Live betting means you can bet while the game is going. Yes, another opportunity to bet and win big with us at Just Bet. Make it justbetja.com or Just Bet location near you. Get in the game, folks, and win big. Of course, Oriville, always a pleasure being inside the sports desk here on Omega Radio. To you, your team, and the listeners from all of us at Just Bet, stay safe, enjoy the games, and catch you on Thursday, my friend. Take care till then.
All right, my boss. Big up yourself. And with that, we take a break. Only 15 minutes left on the program. When we come back, Champions League today. We're coming back after the break. That was the Just Bet Winner's Edge, sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game from Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. For more information, visit justbetja.com.
Paul, I need help with my vehicle cost this year. It's going through the roof. You think I should call Keith?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926-HAWK. Conditions apply.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
Whether you are redecorating your home, looking for a gift idea, or simply feel for some retail therapy, Asden Super Center is the place to be. Regal Plaza, Kingston, and Linston. We have it all, from linens and curtains to appliances and cookware, furniture, rugs, and wall decor. It's everything for your home and more.
Asden Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Asden Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so it's back online. Remember the show starts. So maybe 3 minutes per caller from here until we come off.
Yeah, because we're going to play the music as well. So maybe we can take three minutes one.
All right, hello.
Physio.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
So let's go real quick and fast because show short.
Yes.
My job is disappointed there, brother. As a man of the clock, very disappointed. You can't limit the power of God, and you can't limit God for use who we want to use. Now, God, you don't know what God have in store for the young man. God might have some purpose on his life, and him use the show. Allow him to be able to listen to the show while in prison, so he can reform his life. You don't know what the man do when you make the call. You never hear the call, but you still a call and comment. And then you come on the show and you confirm what Oriville has said to it all along. Say, him you have a problem with. You don't hear the man talk. Brother, just come on the show and apologize and move on. This doesn't make sense.
Simple.
You try to tear down the man don't do nothing. You don't know the man from what? The man, yes, he was in a shooting incident. You don't know if nobody was injured. Right? You don't know if a gunman him a shoot off and police catch him.
Here you go.
He doesn't know whether he was shooting after somebody who was shooting at him.
Yeah.
It no matter. We are talking about victim, yes. Spirit thought for victim, but in this case you don't know the victim. But then you think you're smart, I'm going to bring up the point about victim to try to spin it. Brother, we already know, so you have a problem with Oriville.
Yes, indeed. The spin won't work. Yeah, man, drop it, man. Nobody come try spin, man. The spin not going to work.
I apologize to the man. The man called the show, and the man said the show. The man specifically said Oriville alone. The man called some name. Obviously, callers included. There's some callers who make him man, while him in a prison, him take his mind off of certain things. When he come out of prison, he might try to change his life, he might try to get a job, and he might try to certain things different if it help his family. Just try and build the man as a Christian man. Build on these things. The Lord used a donkey with Balaam. The Lord could have made the angels speak Balaam, But the Lord could have allowed the angels to talk to Balaam himself, but he used a donkey. You don't know what the Lord have in store for the man. The Lord is using Oriville and the show to try to get through a message to this young man. Bill, brother. Anyway, we'll move quick and fast.
Yes.
To the basketball team real fast. So between with this Golden State and Lakers, it's very interesting because you have one of the worst 3-point team I go up against one of the best 3-point team, and you can see it very evident now in a series. Golden State have one leap of 3 points on them a shoot. But now on the flip side, you have one of the worst field throw attempt team. Them go to the line the least, or one of the least.
Yeah, and people with the conspiracy theory, it's not the case in this series only. No, that's Golden State for the entire regular season. They did not go to the line. They don't really go to the free throw because they're a jump shooting team.
And then drive to the basket and kick it out for three. So that is why you're not really getting no calls, really. They're not really drive to get contact for layup.
Yes.
The Lakers, on the other hand, they do that. So they go to the
The
line.
two main scorers for the Lakers score mostly in the paint. Yeah, so it's just logical to think that they will get to the line more often.
So this now open up a next can of worm. The importance of the field of the free throws. And is the free throw overrated? Because now you can see it. The free throw is definitely overrated. The amount of time the free throw saved this Lakers team.
Yes.
Did that be a mean?
Yes.
Even at game 1, if it wasn't for the free throws, Lakers get below probably.
Good point.
Right?
Good point.
But Orville, to your thing where you talk about matchups. Matchups is very important also in this series, and it's not just because of Clay poor shooting in a last game, it was because of the matchup against him. It is the length of the Lakers that is altering certain shots. The layups where Golden State normally have easy layups against Sacramento. You have no Anthony Davis in the paint where alter these shots. You have Vanderbilt and how them a switch on the Golden State, and especially Curry when Curry have the ball at the top of the key. You realize the matchup is now changing. Them
Physio, say the quality of Anthony Davis, and Arvin would agree with you. Just change the word from matchup to the quality of Anthony Davis.
Well, the quality, but not just Anthony Davis alone, because Vanderbilt, well, I guess.
You believe that is why he ended up with 9 points in the game?
That is a factor.
I don't think
He had a poor shooting night. Yes, he was 3 of 11 or something like that.
Yes.
He didn't take a lot of shots, but this is because how the Lakers defended him.
No, that's a good point, because he could have scored more points by the shooting more shots in Arvin.
All right, Physio.
But he wasn't able to get the ball in his hand because a lot of interception.
Physio, yes, when you're done talk. Yes, when you're done talk. Me no agree. Me no agree. All
right, Physio, pick up yourself. Yeah, man, thanks for the call.
Them say when me not agree with people, I cut them off. You should have cut off long time. Do agree.
All right.
Correction.
The correct one.
Yes, my boss.
I'll just say this to Jamaica and the rest of the diaspora at this time. Baggio at this time and this point of time is not the best representative of what Christ represents, okay?
I agree.
So, right. Moving on from that. All right. Now, basketball. Arville.
Yes.
You know, some of man burn you out on basketball, one.
Yes.
But you know, I agree with you this time.
Hallelujah.
Boss man, since Klay Thompson has returned from that major injury, Klay Thompson has not been his consistent best. You understand? When Klay and Steph, any one of those two, have their shooting hands on, the whole Lakers team could have marked him. He must shoot out the man. Klay Thompson has been missing some shots that were his bread and butter. It's just that
he's not the same. No, he's not the same player before the injury, but is it a significant fall off though? Check the points in terms of what he did before the injury as opposed to what he's doing now.
No,
overall. I don't think it's significant, He's not the same, I agree, but I don't think it's a major drop off.
Hold on. Klay Thompson, you look at the one game that Klay Thompson shined, and look at the scoring disparity between the Lakers and the Warriors. Klay Thompson is a vital tool in the Warriors' armory. And when he's having an off night, it basically puts pressure on the Warriors.
And that's correction. And that's the plan, though, So the game before, both of them murdered you. So the Lakers decided to listen. We're going to run one of them off the 3-point line. One of them going to have to kill us.
What I'm saying to that, the Klay Thompson and the Steph Curry we know, when they have their shooting gloves on, it doesn't matter who is in their mug.
No, and one of the things doing to be fair to the Lakers now, I mean, I really defend the Lakers on this, is that oftentimes when Klay Thompson would struggle in the past, he would just go to the rim, and get some easy one at the basket,
Yeah.
With Anthony Davis in there, they're not getting any of those.
And I hear all of that, I'm saying it is not the defense that kept him to 9 points. LeBron James in the game before this never took a shot in the first quarter. That have nothing to do with no defense from match up against the other team.
Me make a big point. I will just say
I'm saying I don't think that is why he was restricted to 9 points in the game. Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, let me put some balance to it. Whilst matchups, as you have heard me argued in the past, Oriville, I'm here to argue this point, that matchups are very important in basketball.
No.
There are some players who are outside of matchups. In terms where it comes to their talent, you could have, I don't care who you want to put on them.
But
when they're man, they're short,
but with this point, though, correction, I'm not talking about matchup, I'm saying to you, oftentimes in the past, when the Golden State Warriors are poor from 3, Klay and Curry would get a lot of points.
What if Klay come in the next game and score 25 points? What do we say?
But Orville, I have said it even on this station,
Yeah.
In this series series, it comes down to two players, AD and Klay Thompson.
Let me counter a question. What if the Lakers leave Klay Thompson wide open every time for the next game and him score 25? You're going to just come and say, you see?
I'm saying it doesn't matter what Lakers do. 9 points is not. You say if you restrict him to 20, me could understand that. But not 9.
You're sticking to the 9. That's it.
No, but that is where I have a problem, you know. Is the 9 points.
So Zidane,
but who was
you are saying that it is the Lakers that restrict.
No, but he did not. He could have shot 20 shots and scored more than 9 points, you know. But his field goal. No, but hold on. But no correction. Listen to the point, man. But he could have taken 20 shots and scored more points. But his field goal percentage would have been poor.
No, I don't think it is the Lakers why his shooting percentage is.
Zidane. I am telling you, if Klay Thompson come the next game and shine, the Warriors will win.
Guess what? This why I get the series them wrong, my boss. You just think sports just go. So Klay Thompson just come up and do that. Like I think that man did not play.
Yo, make we leave it there. Make we leave it there. Correction.
Big up yourself, correction.
All right, cool. We play the song and then we leave out. Champions League.
All right. What's the song, Nicholas? No Change by KB, brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color.
There you go.
I was running with the set, yeah. Running with the set, yeah. We don't never flex, we just rep, hear me? No. What did you expect? I don't need respect, I'm the threat. Tell them I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. Nappy head, no shame on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got no chains on me. I'm so free, I got chip running through the right back where I started with it. I've been up since college with it. They hit the club, I hit religion. Jesus, I'll admit it. I just give them living rights. You just give them instant snaps. Do we need another post? You insecure, you do the most. On my side, we revive God through the Wi-Fi. T'Challa partner never colonized, round the high fives for the top God made us dangerous. Ain't the bust flame with us, every idol bring to us gangs of us. Trained to trust a name that's blood stained on us, Christ gained to us. I was running with the shade, yeah. Running through a chain, yeah. Real flex, we invest, hear me, yeah. This is what you get, yeah.
And they're brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. That's it. Short program. Champions League Live Football. Real Madrid in the Bernabeu versus Manchester City. Enjoy that game, listeners. Join us tomorrow. Same place, same time. We have Champions League again, so it will be also on 1 hour program. So tune in early once again. Until then, have yourselves a great day.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays 1 to 4 p.m.
KLAS FM now presents a health alert. Sponsored by New Budget Supplies, always the best prices, and Bashco, the store that gives